Good evening, everyone. It is a brand new week of Premium League PUBG on Funky AU. Great to be here as always. It was a big week too. Incognito put on the afterburners. And I'm just checking my levels because I don't trust... there we go. Don't trust that OBS doesn't dog me. Incognito putting on the afterburners last week, shooting their way from about 6th position in week 1 to the top of the leaderboard. Let's check out what's happening on that leaderboard before we get into this first game. Plane is going over already on Erangel. We've got 17 teams, 67 alive, but there we are. Incog out to a lead. They overtook Whiplash after Whiplash had an absolutely blinding first week. But it is Incog now that need to be chased down by Whiplash and Oldbloods. So let's jump across into match number 1. Pretty good flight path here. Coming in the south side over Sosnovka Island. Heading out the north over Stauber. P1 pops. And look, that's pretty central. Nearly entirely on the mainland there. Just a tiny bit of water on that northern side, and that is up around Rehab Anonymous up at Severny, but they're pretty spread out at the moment. Just looking for any contests here. There's a few guys have yoinked some cars. So Bryn has yoinked one from near Mansion, taking that away from Flux. There's a player. Where is Slick? What is Slickblade up to? Hiding. That's what Slickblade's doing. Doesn't want to be run over. Welcome to everyone in the chat already. Who are we here to support tonight? Do let me know in the chat. Good to see Grieving Ark here nice and early. Really before anyone else. I think Grieving Ark was in the chat before we even went live. So thanks, brother, for coming in early. You see Elliot off in the background there. Slickblade will probably get picked up here. But at least they're in decent position here. Not too far from them would be Tokyo Drift Kings up at Stauber. Rehab Anonymous are sort of well spread out. Only one in Severny. Definitely keeping their distance there. Incognito. Favoured here on this zone. Very handy for them. Not too far away. We did see Flux. The Splash Brothers down towards Shelter. Hall of Fame. 2-2 split from Spam. Nice and early. Just in their earlier looting spots. They haven't gone Rozhok. I mean, Rozhok's, I thought, a pretty good option. But anyway. And I would have thought only one potentially here where Skinlaw and Heisenberg are, unless they've already been through Ross. And I mean, did we miss that? Waikikamuki out on an early move for Incognito. So to Textile. I think those guys would probably have similar ideas, although Textile's just scouting this one on the right. Waikikamuki is going to be the one, actually. It's Fury up at Volcano. Might get some shots out here. It's just keeping eyes down the hill. Might have been eyeing that off. Cow's going to get in there pretty well for free. So parks that one safely. Cow. Did he catch sight of anyone up there? He's certainly going to go up and have a little bit of a look. Quick looting through. 17 teams, 67 alive here. Real's not sticking his head over that ridge. Here comes Rain. You can see in the mini-map. Exclamation mark leaderboard in the chat, by the way. If you want to check out the extended stats, exclamation mark leaderboard. Oh, wow. Fury, I think, had called one player, but Insight and Rain are just rolling in as well. So that's just gone pear-shaped. Headshot there from Fury. Players low on his left side, and there's someone coming up. It's going to be Bryn coming through, and that is the end of Splash Zone. Splash Brothers have been splashed out of the lobby nice and early here. That's a squad wipe for Incognito. They were looking for that fourth one. That was Fury. He did manage to pick up. Did he get that kill? I think he did. He did. And off in the background, Sunset Tempest. Just cruising through. Spartans are still split. And they're going to lose a player. Or a player's going to go down. I don't think Grimmy's going to be finished off there. Unless Whiplash decide to push this. Anton, I think he's going to push that. He's looking to push straight in underneath them. No hanging about. Absolutely sending it here. Grenade's going to be upstairs. Trying to get... That's not a bad lob there at all. Get some damage out. ACW, another knock there. Bears down. The smoke came out, but wasn't going to be enough there. That silenced M4 doing the damage there for Anton. Flushes one out for ACW after getting a couple of knocks there. So 114 damage already. What's ACW done? 129. So Whiplash starting off well here already, as well as Incognito. There's been a bit of action, considering this is Erangel. Yeah, looking to get busy here. Shots coming from long range. That's from back in towards Yasnaya. I think there's a player there. Cows on the roof. Dinner boxes on the roof. He's got Johnny Beans in the building next to him. Wants to land this one through the window. That's in there. That's a nice lob. That'll flush him out for sure. Headshot. Headshot by Insight. Johnny Beans has managed to out-med that one just. 280 damage. 280 damage for Cow already. Trying to smoke them off. Just, there is a player. Here we go. Another one rotating there. That's going to be Sumcan rotating, trying to assist. Elder is getting some shots from further back. Johnny Beans on the back side of that building. Cow just feeling a little bit exposed and pulling back now. Bryn covering as well. Insight pulling back too. They're not going to get anything out of that one. It's good defense there by Johnny Bins and Dinnerbox. Johnny Bins gets some damage. He did. That was might have been a grenade he lobbed at Cow. So they survive for now. Rehab Anonymous on their way down from Severny. We've still got Spam, actually. Spam are going for an A pickup here. That's... I wonder if we're putting all four on that, or if this is going to be maybe a one-man scout. They had plenty of space up here. They should have plenty of vehicles, and they don't. Where are all their vehicles? Are they in the shed? Yeah. There we are. 1, 2. 2 vehicles. Maybe they're going to hold that, or are they actually all coming out? This is quite interesting because they're not. Well, they're well in zone here. We'll keep an eye on that. I don't know where they're looking to go. And Flux are going to be deleted. They've pulled up, and there is 4 players all down, all in an absolute hail. What happened there, Flux? Husey with 3. Sorry, Husey. We're just having a look at Spam on their e-pickup. I think I just saw everyone pull up, but might have missed it. Well, let's jump across this bridge. Repugnance is on his way out. Doesn't want to be caught out as Toxic Nation cruising through. Jody High Roller off in the distance coming through as well. Phase 2S popped. We're going more towards Boatyard and Pachinki here. So Whiplash are in the absolute box seat here. Okay, so it was only 2 on that E pickup. So that is some scouting. Roshot completely open. So too is Boatyard. I'm not sure if Bowser and Reaper have sort of spotted any of that. That is Little Hope going to be caught on a rotate there. Where's his vehicle? Was he shot out of a vehicle? Ah, it's further up the hill, mate. Oh, that might be Rems's. I do not know. That might be Rems's vehicle. Have a caught here, spread out. Nice work, Bowser! Can't get the seconds. Can they cover here? Bowser's down. Some can's going to be flushed out, so Bowser's going to at least get one if he does go down. Oh, they want to get that knock. They can't get rid of Johnny Bin, so he flicks his way around the rock just to get that flush on Bowser, really making sure of it. Shots into the smoke just randomly, but no one's there, so they do lose Bowser. Dinnerbox is there as well. 2 of them will pull back. What is happening here? Oh, this is a problem for Toxic Nation. They've sent it hard through the water, but come out the other side and run straight into Rehab Anonymous. There's 2 players down. On the beaches, it's still there. Wow, spotted by Chaos. They've got to be careful. This is not a great position to be in. Someone's going up high in that 3 stack. They could get shot from across the river if they're not careful. And they know that. Rehab Esports pushes up. Oh, 1 hit point there. Oh, put down very low. Chaos posted up, was ready for that. He still hasn't met it up either. Oh, on the beaches. What are you doing, brother? Oh, Toxic Nation are gone, but on the beaches is trying to shoot his own teammates. I don't know, is he trying to shoot past? I don't think so. There's those shots from across the river. And just manages to land it there from Elder. And that is going to be Rehab Anonymous falling as well. We're down to 13 teams already. I think we've lost 4 teams. And we're still in phase 2. This one is really ticking along. Whiplash still in the box seat right there. And Jody High Roller on his own now. So the rest of the no-names have been caught out. We did see Little Hope go down. I know Repugnance was being chased and Rems was there as well, so I'm not sure who they have fallen to. I mean, they're on the north side of the river, so we'll take our Driftkins have got 4 now, so I'd say a couple were from there. Incognito on the move. This one's going to head up towards Roshot. This is going to be really interesting now, that river through the northern part of that zone. Be interesting to see if anyone actually heads out onto that north side of the water, because there may have to be a little bit of back and forth here. Shots back the other way. So Jody High Roller's alone now. Does he get pushed? He certainly does. He's going to be alone here. Cocking that grenade. Oh, the grenade's spot on. Not sure if he's going to get the finish there. Radley had a grenade ready to go. That's the second one. 380 on the damage. 1 against 2. Anubis is looking to cover here. Oh, he gets away from that. He hasn't met it up. Down to half health. Oh, it's a BZ grenade. That's not good. Is he covered on this side? There's a team rotating through, and that is Lee Lux. If he can, he may need to get some smoke out himself. Jody High Roller. Still 380 on the damage. They've got 1 revive off. Meths is up now. Headshots. Down to 4 hit points. Needs to find some cover to be able to met up here. Someone's going to spot him out sooner rather than later. Grenades come through with a flash. Now they want to push. What else can Jody High Roller do? Surely he is them down to 7 hit points now. Another headshot there. They're pushing hard. Surely he goes. He's in the car. Oh, it was safe for a moment, but goes. No names are out. We've lost another team. Lab Rats clear out. They get their revives. They've got 3 kills. Now we've got 3 teams in Roshawk. No one on the north. Well, only spam on that north side. We'll keep an eye on that. We've still got 3 bridges in play. I mean, 2.5. You will have to push out into the blue to get that westernmost bridge. 2 teams in school. 1 team in the pool house. And Phoenix look like they've taken some hits just to get here. They've still got Dixie. Dixie haven't actually had to move. Sorry, Dixie are actually holding apps. It's Spam that are holding school. And they've lost their other pairing. Did I hear I did hear a mountain bike. Sweet Soul. Silent reach from him across to the school. He's here alone. Skinlaw's above. Spots the player out. Oh, no, he does have support there. Jukes is there too, sorry. Oh, no. That's gone pear-shaped. Let's bounce back in. Jukesy holding that angle. Skinlaw's going to bleed out. So Heisenberg's alone. He's got the 1. Sweet Soul still alive. He's cooked that well, and somehow he's avoided that Heisenberg. I think that's closer. That's a smoke, in fact. And Sweet Soul is going to go. Looking for a little bit of higher ground there, Phoenix. I'll actually lose Lemon Squeezy on that backside. I'm not sure how that... Oh, it might have been to... No, I don't know. Was that from Cow? Cow with more damage out. He's over 500 here. He's a player off in the distance. Who is that? Here come the shots. Whiplash are out there. It's actually Oldbloods coming in from that south side. Anton pushing out. Wanting to take the fight to them. Certainly not afraid to get up close and personal. Hasn't picked up any more damage than when they picked up those couple from, I think it was Spartans. Oldblood starting to mobilise here. Cow's out on his own. Looks as though Incognito have lost insight. Somewhere on a rotate. So Spam now into Roshawk. 3 in. Still 1 across the river. We're not going north of the water now. And currently Incognito holding. So they've got this boulder play out of here, Brennan Rain. Cow is isolated over here. So he's really got to be careful because one of these bowls could just get pushed on by a complete squad at some point. Mac is going to go down. Shot from across the road there. Lee Lux, Tokyo Drift King still with 3. Who's the player out here? Some can alone. Lands a shot, but Reaper will get through. Spots Elliott out as well. That's the north side cleared off now. Cow's having a look down towards the south, up towards 600 damage now. Incog with 5 kills. Still 3 teams cruising around the school. Dixie have lost a couple. Textile they've lost as well now. Sweet Soul we already saw go. Just a 1 kill for them. Might be able to gatekeep the teams coming out, but they also do have to care this hill here where Cow is. They may, I mean, if they didn't have just a mountain bike, they may have to push across and try and occupy a bit of a bowl here under the hill and then wait for the next zone and catch out the last couple of solos coming out of the school and the pool house. No one holding top of the hill just yet, but Cow, I think, is just keeping some vision that direction. About to see our phase shift here. 12 teams, 37 alive. Centres up. Nice donut zone, so Incog are favoured. So a lot of teams have to move. Roshawk's going to get real busy here. Tokyo Drift Kings don't have to move yet. Neither do Lee Lux. It's all going to be on... It's all going to be on Spam to make their way across now. Yellow Road not with a lot to look at there. Psycho maybe with some better vision. Spam do have to move. Miller looking across. He's going to catch sight of Sunset. Tempest. They're actually shifting into this position that Dixie probably should have come to. Actually, this isn't fantastic because pretty well 4 players are going to have vision across here. Smokes come out. They're going to lose vehicles here for sure. Eisenberg's behind us. Is he getting shots up the hill? He certainly is. He's got the Dixie players there as well, and he knows it. Still got 1 player behind. Hostile Joker's a long way back. Oh, Heisenberg's got a vehicle. Got a Dacia. No, he doesn't. Tyres are cooked. Okay, Hostile Joker gets found. Well played ACW from further back. There's Whiplash. Oh, there we... Yes, Jukesy alone. Jukesy goes. Walks into a molly. Not sure whose that was. The grenades to follow up. Aim Carrot may be revived there. They still got... O'Valley's still there. Checking back at the school. Heisenberg. Trying to get that revive on to Aim Carrot. Oh, boom, O'Valley. Was searching, and then spotted out Heisenberg. Goodbye, Spartans. Although Whiplash now, Nappy on the move. Has some good looks at O'Valley. More damage out. 3 kills, Whiplash. They have lost Broadbug and Anton. Not sure it could well have been to Oldbloods. So they've only picked up 1. Mester's going to be flushed out. He's going to get back down towards Jeff, and the smoke comes in. Anubis is out wide. I'm not sure if Jeff's going to have shots that way. He's got Radley further in. There's Radley up the hill. He's got that smoke. Savvy's down there. Jeff's gone. Incog lurking. Speedy K's got to be able to... He may have some vision across here, does he? Can he see Radley? He can now. Still searching for Anubis as well. Trying to keep this car in play. It's still good. Can't quite see Anubis. Just doesn't have that height. He knows he's over there. He's still got Savvy. Bryn's coming up. Bryn's dropping back down because Sunset Tempest are coming through on the other side. You get 1 to a tree. Trying to line of sight here. Whiplash back there as well. He can only pop up so far here, Bryn. 6 kills now, Incognito. Rain watching back the other way towards Oldbloods. Lot happening in Rozhok by the sound of it. Charm Farmers are being compressed back in further. There's a couple more. Aim Carrot's there. ACW's going to go down. It's all going to be on Nappy now for Whiplash. The smoke will come. He's got to be able to flush out this last player. It's got to be a good one. He's going to run it in. The grenade's going to go past. It was very low on health anyway. 6 kills now for Sunset Tempest, and it's going to be all over for them. Waikiki Kamukau comes up. Third party's that. Takes more damage. 789. They get some hill control here. Hill is theirs if they want it. They're spread, though. Cow still isolated. It's okay, though. Quite happy to be isolated and controlling things. Left to his own devices, basically. Headshot on the range. Savvy finally gets that knock. Bryn's going to come across. More damage for Savvy. What's Speedy K up to? He's got back here medding. Oh, long grenade. Oh, takes off half his health there. That's a nice lob. And Rain's going to be carried back down the hill. Still got to deal with these 2 from Oldbloods. It's going to be tough for Elder. Shot out of there. Oh, it's going to be the zone, in fact. Elder will go down. He was looking to keep those wheels alive. Sumcan and Dinnerbox get across the road. That almost fell on your head, Sumcan. 4 kills, Tokyo Drift Kings. Have we got players across the road? No, that's the end of the Lux. Killaroo's gone. Spam have managed to get 3 across here. They've done really well. 6 kills for Charm Farmers. 600, nearly 700 damage here for Husey. He started well. And he's kicked. Oh, Vertigo put down. He's got to respond now. Be sure there's going to be some utility coming into this building. Now they know they can push. Here comes Reaper. Oh, they've flushed themselves out there. Reaper's, I don't know where he's putting that grenade. Across the road. No, inside. That's the room. Oh, you're kidding me. Flashes. Vertigo needs to met up here. They got more utility to lob. Oh, Reaper's just run into that fire. Into the molly. Good flashes. Can they survive this one? Incog out and pushing. They get rid of Speedy K. Oldbloods go out in 5th place. Incognito out of zone at the moment. We're all in a bit of a mess here at the moment. 3 teams fighting here. I feel like Incog are just going to come in and third party this and just clean up whatever's left. These E-grenades, that'll flush some players out. Hughesy's on the roof, though. Vertigo down again. Surely bleeds out now. One from Spam is down. They've got to be careful. The shots could come from Incog if they get around. I think some can's keeping them at bay. Oh, that actually lands on the lounge. And they somehow survive that. Sick played. More smokes. He's been revived. So Spam with 3 up again. What's Incognito doing back there? Still with 3 up. Here they come over the top of the hill. Complete high ground control. Rain getting around. Again, I think they're just going to third party this and pick up the scraps. 870 damage for Waikiki Mukau. Bryn 830. Both in the 800s here. They should catch out Tokyo Drift Kings here. 1 on the roof. 2 on the roof for Charm Farmers. A lot of smoke out there. Or is it dissipating? Did he just catch sight there, Rain? You bet he did. Might be some more smoke out there. Looking to try and get something through it. $1,000 damage for Cow. You can regroup now. They've just got control over Rozhok here. Charm Farmers go. Well played, Slick Blade, but it's going to be all over shortly. Reaper's off and out. They're both out of zone here. Ooh, Rain's going to go down. It's going to be Bryn with the best vision. 2v1. Just, oh. 10 kills. Incognito. 1v1. Slick Blade's going for the revive here. Oh, no, he's not yet. He's just picking himself up a bit. But I think on the top of the hill, Cow might have been. 8 kills for Spam. Crucial points for these guys. Now he's sticking the revive. Rain is up. Slick Blade with 700 damage and 4 kills. Reaper's going to met up. Flush has come out. And Bryn's going to be picked up as well. Emergency cover coming through. You've got to be careful. This doesn't drop on someone's head. Cow's going to come around and pick up more damage. Another knock. 1,100 damage. It's only Slick Blade. He's run straight into Waikiki Mukau. And that's going to be a 12-kill win to Incognito. Farming it up as teams try and make their way out of Rozhok. And there we are. And I'm just seeing, is my mic not coming through correct? No one's... Let me fix that. That would be right. Oh no, that should be fine. Should be okay. Let's get back to that one. Incognito, 12 kills, 8 for Waikiki Mukau, and up towards 1,200 damage, I think it must have been in the end. Spam with the 8. That's a big game for them. Char Farmers also 8 kills, led by Husey, who started off real early in that match as well. Tokyo Drift Kings with the 4. Match 1 out of the way. We've got plenty to come. We've also got giveaways to come. Where are we? That right there on your screen. GeForce NVIDIA GeForce Starry Night desk mat, a 70 by 30. I think I got that right. We'll give a couple of these away in the chat, so do keep an eye on that one for popping up. All right, I'm Funky AU. We'll be right back with match number 2. Stick around. Check. Oh, that's better. Now it's working. Ah, dear. How about now? Oh, my God. Unplugged my mic, plugged it back in. Ah, come on. How long was that muted? Probably from the start of the game. Okay. 17 teams, 67 alive. Apologies for that. I realised in that first game my mic was actually facing the wrong way. I'd fiddled around with my mic arm last week, and I hadn't even looked at it and realised it had swung around, and so I was back to front, and so I had to unplug it to turn it around. And as I've done that, it's gone inactive. Thanks very much. Thanks very much, Mike. But hey, we haven't lost a team here in match number 2. I don't think I said anything too important, really. You got the gist of things. We're good to go, though. Whiplash. This is going to be a pretty important little side of the hill. I think it did say this while I was muted, but this potentially is going to be, depending on where phase 2 goes, but I think this is going to be important through here. And this compound down here where Spartan's actually shifted into could be very crucial piece of real estate. This and that one across the road. But like I said, a minute to go until phase 2. We want to see where this goes because it could hard shift somewhere and we could be in all sorts of trouble. Tokyo Drift Kings now coming off the Snovka Island. They've come right around there from Prim. So they're going to be on the move. Most teams are in here. Flux getting across there. Incog up on the rocks. Well, Lemon Squeezy finally does go down. It was running around in the open there. Probably needed to prone that up. Rain's already got a kill. He could push up onto these guys. You can see Hostile Joker there lurking. Obi Leith got smoke out. Whether he can get across there. That vehicle... Not sure if that's recoverable. With how far he's... Yeah, that's okay. Got some good cover there. He's just got to be able to get across there and get Lemon Squeezy up. Hostile Joker's looking... He might be able to get this run across there. A little bit of a jump. Spot sprint out. No shots landed. They're going to need some more smoke to get Lemon Squeezy up. He's tucked up on that tree. I believe he's going to run up there with no smoke. In fact, Lemon Squeezy, I think, was gettable if they'd just gone straight away. And now there's going to be shots coming from up the hill from Sweet Soul. Spots out Incog as well. We do go into phase 2. Oh, wow. Oh, dear me. That's gone a long way out into the water. Look at that. We're down to the Milta Peninsula. There's an E-pickup coming from Tokyo Drift Kings. This has just got real dangerous here. Lilux, I think, are in the absolute box seat here. They've put all 4 into the rage cage. Oldbloods are probably just as favoured here. Labbies, I think if someone can get these buildings here, this is really key. Key real estate, this. Cross the road from Oldbloods. Even these buildings across from the Oldbloods. Someone's going to be in there. People will be playing the trenches up the hill as well. But this right here, there's even a spawn vehicle still there. Incognito happy to sit on the edge at the moment, but there's going to be teams trying to get into this zone. Milta, potentially an entry point, and that's what Toxic Nation are certainly doing. Running the beaches at the moment. So Toxic Nation out and about, still got their vehicles. They've got spam in front of them now. A little bit of gatekeeping. Spartans further along. Here comes Tokyo Drift Kings on their E-pickup. And they're actually dropping into power plant, which is open. So they've played that well. Sunset Tempest are down on the rocks. Radley's looking up towards Incog. He's got the one so far for the Lab Rats. Repugnant's getting into it here for No Names. They're looking at Phoenix, who I think have lost. They've lost a couple now. We did see Lemon Squeezy knocked by Incog and was not picked up, but they've lost IB Leith here as well. And they might be looking to run the beaches themselves. If they can keep this Stacia upright. They've done a pretty good job of it. Taking some shots. They're going to dump this one in, though. Toxic Nation were here. They're going to do a similar sort of thing. May have lost a tyre there in that Dacia, so that's cooked. Now, they've got to deal with Toxic Nation across the road. Lightbot Design is there and ready. Wait to see where they come. So, Steely Lux. Oh, actually. Interesting play here from Spam. Phase 3 goes. We're definitely heading Mill to Power direction. Rage Cage still in play. Labbies, I think, you're in a good position here. Speedy K shifted out to this compound. That's a nice move. That's a nice headshot as well. Cross to the Lux. So that's the move. Speedy K's made it. He's there. I think you need some more of the Oldbloods across there as well. No Name still getting some kills. Let's go up the hill. Splash zone. Haven't picked up a kill yet. Nymphe taking shots there. Pivy spotted out and put down. Ooh. Textile sat down. Halsey getting some shots in from the side. Does he just spot those players moving around? Jukesy seen. Textile finished. Sweet Soul takes a couple. Not enough. Nymphe out with that bolty. Pivy down to that grenade. Halsey's there. Still 3 up for Dixie, but Rems is a lot further back, looking down the hill, in fact. Creating problems over this side. He may have got a couple of knocks. He's actually got 340 damage. There's 3 from Flux down. Bryn goes down now. Might be able to flush that too. Bryn will go. Not sure if he's going to get these knocks down the hill or not. I'm not sure if Dire Prawn's going to get back there. No Names are back there. 3 of them. Where did that E-pickup go? I'm not sure if... was that Spam? Not sure if they used it. Bowser might have used it, in fact. Spartans in a decent... They are in a compound here, aren't they? No, they're not. They've got themselves a nice boulder play out of, though. Looks like they've created that with some grenades. Whiplash with a 2-2 split. They're just okay at the moment. Still teams to come out of Milter. This is where Splash Zone have ended up. Halsey's been left. Not sure where he ended up or how. Did Halsey fat finger out of the vehicle? Is that what happened? Whiplash getting busy. Goodbye, Spartans. In an absolute hail. Is that Nappy? Nappy lobbing grenades. Oh, he's got 2. It's a shared effort there. Nappy and ACW get around the corner and clear out their closest problems. No Names creating more problems for Incognito. They're going to lose Rain. And absolutely rolled their Rain. Little Hope's just going to get right across. Now Waikika Mookow's going to go down to Rems. Rems has been busy. Insight's there. Pinned on the rocks. Take some shots there, Little Hope. Still taking shots in sight. We've got 15 teams, but Incog could be out early here. He's got smoke out. Cow's gone. 4 kills. Other Rems up the hill with 500 damage now. That's confusing. 2 Rems meeting up there. Jody High Roller spotted out by Jukes. Dixie Still with their 3 players up. Phoenix go. We've lost a couple to the zone. That blue zone is coming through as well. Jukesy is just in here. Another E pick up. Another one here. Rehab Esports stays in the power plant. Where do these guys go? This will be very interesting. Rage Cage direction. Lilux are there. And Blessed and Killaroo combine. They pick up a couple. They weren't letting anyone land on their roof. Lab Rats are unloading over towards No Names. And they turn their attention further around. The spam's there. Insight's gone. Where did he fall? There he is. There's Insight there. That's a nice grenade lob. Missed who that was. No Names are gone. Up the hill. Oh, there they are. Sorry. Combination between Dixie and the Lab Rats across the way here. 5 kills for the Labbies. Good little hold this, then looking back towards the power plant. Tokyo Drift Kings are across there. Some Can is down. Johnny Binns is in an okay spot in the Wizzy Tower. Rehab Esports, he's caught out here. No kills yet for these guys. He's got plenty of targets in front, though. Oh. Oh, he's got a lot. No, rethought that. But that blue zone's there. He's got to move now, though. That's starting to chunk hard. He's going to try and ghost them in. If he can just catch up to this zone, he should get there. He can pick up the scraps potentially on this fight. A Sunset Tempest pushing in. They get rid of Elder. Another player goes down on the other side. Dinnerbox down. Is he down at the Wizzy Hut? Some can put down. Lab Rats are going to be watching this one. I hear a chop. That's another pickup, is it? That was a Charm Farmer one, but they didn't take it. Oh, dear. 3 knocked down over there. Psycho's out and about. Vertigo there. Is he going to get some support here? I think someone's coming through. Someone else was poking their head up. Vertigo comes out with a grenade. Blessed is coming in. There they go. Psycho finishes it off. Blessed has 4. Lilux have 7. Plenty of loot over here, but they really need to haul ass now. Rage Cage is out of this. Oldbloods are favoured. That is that compound we looked at earlier. Good move by them to get across there. Unfortunately, they've only got the 3. Whiplash getting some vehicles ready. They take a bolty shot. Still just okay. I think the Dace here is safe. Maybe. Light by Design's going to have some vision, though. Sunset Tempest are going to send it. This is okay. Not a bad spot. They look back the other way. Johnny Binns is there running. Is he in? No, he's not in. He's 100 meters out, in fact. And that's quite open in front. So Johnny Binns is going to be in trouble here. Tokyo Drift Kings with no kills just yet. The Labbies are also out. They got to knock their Sunset Tempest. Are they going to push across? I'm seeing mortars. Who's lobbing mortars? Someone. Labby's on the move. They've got themselves up the hill. They've done okay here. 5 kills, all 4 up, and they are right on the edge of zone as well. Dixie don't like people coming up on their hill, though. Rams, 580 on the damage. Oh, taking shots from behind. Anubis is there. He's trying to get some cover. Anubis was wider. There's still someone further in. That's Jukesy. Could get caught out here if he's not too careful. Miller tried to get around wide. Psycho's got himself a bit of a hole. Still the 8 kills. It's Psycho and Blessed only. Psycho's actually just out as Blessed gets sat down by Nappy. What's he got now? 200 damage there, Nappy. 2 kills. They still go. Trying to smoke themselves across. Or trying to smoke, sorry, the other two across. Still one up for Lux. Still Jukesy. Sweet Soul's gone. Labbies get control of the high ground now. They've got a team below them. Toxic Nation here with 2. Edge of the zone. Whiplash trying to make a run across. ACW's going to get there. Broadbug is very low on health. Oh, nice shot. Chaos. Another shot. Oldbloods trying to defend here. Psycho does well to get across. ACW, Nappy both go on that little rotate. They're still not in, but they need to met up here. Blue zone is creeping in. Psycho's done really well here for Lux to stay alive. We've still got 8 teams. He's tucked in there. Speedy K doesn't want him to be tucked in there. That is going to be short, though, Speedy. And they still look across to Whiplash, who need to get in those vehicles and go. Savvy's going to be watching. Blissy with good vision across here. Someone hits a headshot. Oh, they all open up and they spin it out. There's only one up and he goes down. It was Broadbug left up. Speedy K and Savvy combined. Sunset Tempest, 6 kills. They've got Spam right there. Bowsy can get this revive off. Slick Blades around that backside. He's not going to get there. Going to be watched potentially from up the hill. Oh, spotted out Meths. Did really well spotting him out up that hill. But the Labbies with a full squad up here and 8 kills as well. Still got some utility to burn. They've had the pick of the loot up here as well. All got some lethals. Oh, very well set up here. Look at the move down there. Pants is going to come out. He's actually out there. On the outside, it's going to be Ike that finishes off Bowser. Sunset Tempest shift along to 8 kills, and we're into our top 4 teams here in match number 2. Oh, Maths gets himself to a tree. He's just trying to get down and catch up, but they've certainly got control still of that high ground. Light by Design looks down towards Oldbloods. They've got 3 up. Toxic Nation, just the 1 kill for them. And a Bolty up the hill slapping away there. Oldbloods with 4 kills. Only 3 players up. And there goes Toxic Nation. Bradley's managed to get around them. Had some very nice shots down there. Gets rid of both, in fact. He's got 5 now, Radley. 400 damage. 10 kills for the Labbies. Spots out Speedy K. More damage out. Meths is actually leading the damage count. 640. But they're certainly all chipping in here, the Labbies. Nice team effort, this one. Taking shots from down the hill. At phase 7 zone. Hard shifts down towards Oldbloods, in fact. Oh, sat down by Blissy. Does have Anubis close by. They're going to try and cover that move if they can. Still with a couple of players very high up the hill there, the Lab Rats. Blissy was out and about, having a look, trying to get some angles here. It's Blissy with a 700 damage now. Speedy K picks one up. 5 now, Oldbloods. That revive still hasn't come through there. Anubis, I think, is getting to it now. A lot of smoke out across there. Savvy put down. Is he going to be savable? Speedy K's going to try and get back there. Ike's watching. First Monkey Boy is low. Oh, covered from above there. Meths is back there. Aim Carrot gets around. They manage to dig him out from behind that tree. Meths spotted, goes prone. Is he stuck on those rocks? Oh, he's sort of pinned into a little bit of a corner here. 5 seconds before that blue zone actually stops. A molly lands perfectly. He's going to burn down. He is. That's going to be Overly that threw that one. And Ike just going to be revived. Anubis is going to push his way down the hill. Radley will cover from further back. That's nicely onto that rock. Unfortunately, no one was there. Still the 10 kills, and Meths is down. They'll lose him. They'll drop down to 2 players now. Sunset Tempest holding onto their 3. Same with Oldbloods. Big game from the Labbies with 10. 500 damage for Radley. Oldbloods. Spitty Came Savvy need to push up. Sunset Tempest are just working their way. Now they've got the high ground, but they're out of position. They're trying to smoke their way down. Where do they go from here? It's pretty much going to be here, but they're going to be open to Blissey. Waiting for them to move. Plenty of smokes out just so they can get over that little bit of a ridge, but I mean, the spot they're looking at is still pretty open. Anubis still just sitting on top of Oldbloods here. Savvy dancing around. Blissey gets up, puts Anubis down. Radley alone now. That was always going to be difficult to get that around the corner. Oh, the Valley with another nice lob. Could be Sunset Tempest over the top. Everything's being thrown now. They're going to push in hard. Blissey still jousting with Radley. 10 kills. 12 kills. 1 player left. Sunset Tempest with 3 up. Radley is all alone. He's done really well for the Labbies. They spot him? I think they know. Ike's not 100% sure. It's going to be Overly again. Sunset Tempest with a big 13-kill win in a match number 2. They're going to be catching up to Oldbloods on that leaderboard. 13. It was a big game from the Labbies, but it was 13 kills and the win for Sunset Tempest. They sit in 4th place. Overly led with 7 there. Aim Carrot the 3. Labrats were looking good. They still had 4 alive into those last couple of zones, but then it sort of went downhill. They had a couple up towards the ends, but just couldn't quite get it finished there. Radley, big game though. 6 for Radley. Monster damage there. Oldbloods. Actually, no. Sunset Tempest may not catch Oldbloods because they finished with 6 into 3rd. It'll be close. It will be close. Toxic Nation, much needed points. They lost Whiffy even just coming into the game, unfortunately. But the 1 kill for them into 4th place. Apologies for the mic issues at the start of the game and in the first match, sorry. That should be sorted now. We should be good. Okay, we've still got 4 to go. Lots of games to go, and two giveaways to go. 2 giveaways still. Those desk mats, we've still got a couple of them to do. Don't let me forget to do that either. That is coming up. I'm Funky AU. We'll be right back. Welcome back. Match 2 out of the way. And it's a big win to Sunset Tempest, and they close the gap towards Oldbloods, although Oldbloods in their 3rd place finished, still maintain a bit of a gap, but that's a decent win to just keep Sunset Tempest in touch as we move forward. We're about to head towards match number 3, but a quick look at that leaderboard before we jump into the Tago game. Has Incognito out to a round about the 40-point lead. They were out reasonably early in that one. So I think Whiplash may have closed that gap a little bit. Oldbloods, Sunset Tempest putting on some good points in that one. Let's jump across now. Match number 3 here on Tago. $17 teams, 68 alive. Not a bad plane path. I mean, this could still spawn a zone that goes a long way to the south, potentially, or even out towards the airport. Oh, dear. I didn't say west. And that's the way it's gone. This is as bad. This is as bad as the zone last game. I think the landmass size, we're very similar. That is crazy. 1, 2, 3, 4 teams in this phase 1 zone. And Oldbloods, Charm Farmers, well suited here. Where becomes really important going forward. I mean, it really depends where we end up in the next one, because it's either going to end up going north towards Fishing Camp, or potentially more towards Hosan. But there's a fair bit of land up around Harpo Fishing Camp direction, so it just really depends if Phase 2 sort of is a little bit more to the south or the north. But a bit more to the south, and this one here, we see a lot of fighting over this little village, I suppose, will become quite key. That right there as well. Bunch of teams will be diving in that way. That is the one. And then this one that overlooks the swamp. I mean, we're going to see a bunch of teams fighting in and around swamp. I think we had a swamp finish last week, sort of just on the western side more so. Where was that? That was further up here. I think last week we sort of had a finish up around here. We actually had a game crash in it, and it was right around in here where that one finished. So edge of the swamp. So potentially we do head that direction again, just up from the Hosan prison. But Hughes is in a decent little... Is he actually running? Yes, he is. Hughes is on the trot. This one here will get busy as well, certainly with that petty station. Seen plenty of fighting in that before. Hughesy on the jog. Not seeing a lot of... There we go. There's some wheels, Hughesy. And I feel like they might have had another vehicle already over there. That actually could be a spawn, but Hughesy's hot-footing it across. And here we go. This is going to be the start of things to come. 2 E pickups already. What's happening up north? Splash Zone are in trouble. That's what's happening up north. Oh, Halsey's there alone. Halsey's not there alone. Halsey's gone. Well, that's it. Nymphe, Pivy, Halsey, and Fury are all eliminated. Sunset Tempest riding on a high from their win. They've already picked up 4 kills. That's a squad wipe there. Who ran into who? Who ran into who? I mean, Splash Zone was sort of caught. Seems like Halsey was on the outside of that compound. So was Sunset Tempest already here? What are the odds of that? What? I mean, both those teams must have been out straight away from that plane. Is that another E pickup? It is. That's 3. That is 3 pickups already this game. Count them. Keep them counted in chat for me, please. One of the shots out from Charm Farmers here. Oh, Mac has got the M249, so if anyone's going to nail someone, it's going to be him. Oh, I didn't mean to do that, but Phoenix coming in on this. Where are they going here? They're just going to see spam there. This is going to be interesting. Sweet Soul's down real quick here. He's just going to drop down to the rocks, really. Could get run over here if he's not too careful. Spammer out and about. They think he's up for grabs here. And he certainly is. Sweet Soul caught in the open. The other guys aren't down yet. They're down and they're certainly not safe either. Elliot's not getting across there. Another one goes down for Dixie. Reaper with a little drive-by. Jukesy's still there. Oh, sorry, Jukesy's down. Rems are still there. And I think they've got one further back. There's Rebs trying to fight back. Elliot's going to come through, though. Textile was the one further back. Sorry, Elliot. I actually flicked off the wrong way there to Textile. That's been a very unfavourable drop there for Dixie. Textile survives. Pushing up towards trees, and now he's going to run out towards some free loot. That's the only good thing out of that drop now. Textile's going to get the pick of this. Double checking no one's there, but that is not good. Phoenix Inc. Now it's their turn. There's spam. Do they see these guys parachuting in? And what did they pick up out of that crate? Phoenix Inc. dropped last. They're straight onto some wheels as well. And they're going to stay further north. We've still got 2.5 minutes. What are we, 3? Is this 4? Lee Lux coming through on an E pickup. Everyone's looking straight for that Hosan prison. No one's dropped on it yet. I guess they've come in all above it. Textile is going to be well looted. Phoenix have done the best out of that drop so far. Now it's Lee Lux's turn. In fact, Psycho is not with them. Psycho is sitting it hard in a vehicle. Got to be careful there. He's getting close to Whiplash. Did he miss that pickup? Where is... Oh. Psycho's not that far behind them, actually. Heading straight for prison. Miller dodging and weaving. Just gets it safe. Killaroo lands it without taking a shot. And just Psycho's just rolling up. Did they lose one? They've got 2 down on that main roof. Blessed. Blessed is there as well. Blessed and Psycho on the outside. And now, Killaroo and Miller, who just made it, are just going to hold up here for now. Oldbloods into it. Speedy K with a couple. Jeff goes down. Johnny Bins is right there. Bliss is going to come across, maybe pick up those blue chips. I'm not sure if we saw the... Have we seen the beacons used in the first 2 games? I'm not too sure. And Oldbloods with 2, but they will roll back, and they have lost a player here. 16 teams, 57 alive. Still the 2 on the roof there for Lux. Hughes going to try and hold the fence line. Textile alone. A spam on the hunt here. Counting down towards phase 2. He's ready to go here, Textile. Did you hear the steps from Reaper? Ready for that player to poke his head over. Oh dear. He's got the FAMAS. Oh, it's not gone well. Slickblade's been having a good night. That's 1 each for all of Spam now. And that's Dixie gone. Out in 16th place. Textile didn't have the cover there. May have let those first couple of shots off a little bit too premature. Flares. Not sure from where. It didn't sound that far away. I wonder if that's spam letting a flare off. Keep an eye on them to see what they pick up. Incog, haven't seen much from them. They've, with the limited terrain we've got, Bryn and, was it Rain, are getting quite ballsy being this spread away from school. Rehab Anonymous. Looking over towards, who's there? Rems. No names, Rems. Well, Sunset Tempest have gone to the Labbies. Where? Ah, way up. Still, they were still way out here. Well, there they are. There's 3. Had they already lost 1 somewhere? Yet no, 4. Wow, cleaned up by the Lab Rats. Sunset Tempest started well with a squad wipe. They got rid of Splash Zone. And now, geez, they've been really dragging their feet, these 2 teams. It's not even right on the edge of the bridge either. Oh, I mean, it kind of is. So, what was the play there? Labbies were here first. Or Sunset here first? It's all a bit of a tangle up. Are they still waiting for another team? They've got they got the wipe. There's no one else out there. They're the only team still out in the blue. Everyone else is in. We've got 14 teams alive. The 2-2 split from Phoenix. At least they've got 2 players in. Psycho out off the edge of the prison. Miller still holding the roof here. Charm Farmers with the 2-2 split between the 2 buildings right in the corner. A minute away from phase 3. Still got a chunk of water here. Whiplash favoured nicely. They're going to get a great drop right on their head. That's going to be for Anton. In fact, that's where the flare was. That's got an orm. Not picked up. What did he grab? Just the level 3 gear. Oh, maybe going back for it. Just to double check. There we go. Orm retrieved. Oh, that's a neat trick. That's a very neat trick. I've not seen that before. Man's obviously played a few games. Just walks that vest back in for someone else. Keeps that safe. And Petty Station is being held. 2 seconds out. Let's see that split. That shift, sorry. And we do go north towards the swamp. So now that one that Oldbloods is in does become very important here. 2 here, 2 across the road. You'd think, here we go. They're on the move. We'll come back and potentially move, but we are definitely going into the swamp this game. Another E pickup. What are we up to? What are we up to, chat? We had 4. Will this be 5? Reaper's going to go down. He was out and about on his own. Can't be just holding that little hillside there. Phoenix coming through. Spam will have to move. Both these teams have to go. Labby's rotating off in the background. Phoenix have to be careful here. Some long-range shots here. We've spotted our Elder for Tokyo Drift Kings. He's the only one on parachutes. Oldbloods open up. He's going to get down into the swamp, or just out of it, really. Throw himself a little bit of cover as well. Fair play. And digging some more cover. Get that pick out. He knows he's in a little bit of trouble. It's kind of flat through here, so any extra cover is going to be helpful. So working hard there, Elder. Gets himself a little bolt. A Flux on the rotate through, straight into the swamp they go. They're going to be heading the direction of Elder, but they might just pull up short of that. Incog playing out on the edge. No kills yet for them. Only 115 damage there for Rain. Cracks off a couple of quick ones. Cow with 0 damage. Still got 14 teams up, though. A lot of players left in the lobby. Just been a little bit light on. Elder's saying, stay away from my freshly carved out hollow here. I'm keeping this foxhole straight back out. No time to look around and shoot. We're just going to keep on digging holes here. Dig that one deeper. Could be at the mercy of Labrats, though, if they lob something into that. Maybe he's had enough. He's going to push out and maybe keep digging elsewhere. He heard the vehicle. I think he was just a little bit concerned there. Vehicle upside down. There for Flux. Oh, this just saw a foot. Danger here for some can. He could be exposed there. That's Johnny Bins on the drive-by. Diaprawn is the last one up. Trying to get the flush. Gets it. He's going to get himself a... No. He's going to get himself a free vehicle, but he's going to fall to some can. Still got Elder, who was over there digging holes. He's still digging holes. He's moved away from his hole. Didn't like having Labrats too close behind. Phoenix and Spam are still going at it here. Phoenix have decided they had to move. Bang. Oh, Mr. Carney goes down. Hostile Joker is there. Slickblade's trying to cover. Gets it. 7 kills for Spam. Better game. Missing a tyre. Rehab Anonymous are gone. There was only a couple left up for them. Falling to no names. Feel like that was down south somewhere. Jody High Roller's down. Toxic Nation get finished off, and that was to... Rain? Where? Where even is Rain? Rain's gone. Must have fallen straight after that. Incog. They've got 4. Good play by Rain. Picking up 3 kills there. He's obviously ripped into... Oh, here they are. And there's Rain. So he's gone down. Oh, Bryn's gone. Then they are... All 4 drop from Toxic Nation. So between Bryn and Rain and Cow, they get that done, but they lose 2. Minute and a half to go to that next shift. Hughes is out and about. Still checking that rooftop. Lux, we're up there holding it. Double checking. He's okay here at the moment. Just needs the rest of Charm Farmers to come across with vehicles if they can. Lux shift. Heading straight in towards the labbies there. Psycho's out. Grenade out. Straight towards that rock. Is this going to go past? It's actually good. Damage onto both. Follow up. Is going to be perfect. Not so much that one. Drops that short. Psycho's done nicely. First Monkey Boy back there. Anubis is further back. Oh, no, he's not further back. He's moved up. Labby's under pressure. 5 kills from then. Here comes Spam on the minimap. We'll smoke off that backside. Spammer in. Wants to try and get this revive if he can. It's up to First Monkey Boy to try and provide a little bit of support here. Shots into that UAS just as they get out of it. 10 teams, 28 alive. Whiplash go out to the no-names. Doing some work down here on the south side. They've lost Rems. Still alive. Little Hope's further in. There's Nappy and Anton Seapox. They're gone. Little Hope with the 1. Insight shifts in. Is he last one up for Incognito by the look of it. Labrats lose 2. Lux. Charm Farmers getting involved. Spam getting involved from that backside as well. Slickblade's got a Famus. First Monkey Boy gone. Lux full. Anubis did really well there. He's got 6. 561 on the damage as well. Leapfrogs into the next little crater. A step closer to Radley. Trying to throw some little bit of smoke in support towards Slickblade. I don't know if they may still get him up here. Radley's close by though. Just spots him. He almost ran straight back into that. Did he get that? He did get that. Radley goes down. Didn't need the flash. Anubis is further back. Molly to follow up. Hughesy's actually trying to steal that one away. No, he gets Anubis. Sorry, he was looking closer. That's the lab. He's gone. And that's actually Charm Farmers first. Thirsty to get some points. They lose Macca just trying to get out of the prison. No names are further around from them. That's Jody High Roller lurking back on the edge of the zone. The rest of the team are in. Incog with 4. Nice shots. It's a couple there. Searching. Looking for anything. Skinlaw's just on the backside of that hill. There we go. 5 now, Incog. Manages to take that one away. I'm not sure if he got that first knock there. Certainly got the finish now. Skinlaw has spotted inside out now. Straight through that window of the vehicle. One shell in the clip. Doesn't hit it. Needs a reload. Oldbloods over here. They've got Heisenberg close by. Hits Repugnance and puts him down. Heisenberg stands up. BZ grenade. Might go past. Jeff's going to come out with a grenade here. Well cooked, Jeff. On the money. Blissey will be revived. Oldbloods with 6 kills. 6 teams, 15 players alive. Oldbloods with a full squad alive. That is key for them, but they have to move. Talking about moving, Little Hope's moving. And the rest of no names, I think they just... Repugnance medding up. Slickblade did get revived. Oh, Vertigo. Slickblade, very good. Very good, but look who it is. It's Tokyo Drift Kings behind. Slickblade, second knock, taking some shots back there from Bowser. Doing well to defend here. He was lower. Elliot was there. Johnny on the spot, though, to get that revive. So Slickblade will be picked up. That's 11 kills for Spam. 6th place on the leaderboard. Potentially going past No Names here, depending on the outcome of this game, because No Names are still in this. They know that Spam are sitting directly below them on the leaderboard as well. 7 now for No Names. They're only 3 points apart, these two teams right here. Both with 3 players up as well. No Names down on the kills. Slickblade. Oh, could be a third knock. He's going to bleed fast here. They're not getting him up that time. Don't even try it. Should go down. Jody High Roller does very well. 8 kills now, No Names. Maybe they'll keep that lead. Maybe they'll keep that 3-point lead. We'll see. They've got 2 players out. Little Hope's in zone here. Sorry, Jody High Roller's out. Little Hope up here is in zone. Oldbloods are close by and they're on the move. Insight's still there. Insight's in. Savvy's low. Blissey supporting. Speedy K low as well. Utility comes out. Blissey's up there. Jody High Roller goes down. Was there a grenade out there somewhere? Might have been there. There's one there. Repugnance. Oh. Hits Blissey's feet, in fact. Smokes out. Speedy K pushing up around. Spots him, has to duck in away from that blue zone. There's another player there. It's Blissey again looking. He's in the bush. Wants to know where he is. 780 on the damage. Can't see Repugnance. He's right there in the bush. He is prone and they cannot see him. He gets up. Knocks one. That may almost be a pickup scenario. It is Blissey. They need some smoke out here, Sav. He's taking shots from the other direction. Are they safe here? They're not. Oh, they're just safe there. That's not bad. That could work. Tokyo Drift Kings are still there. Are they safe over there? Gee whiz, they're only just safe. I don't think Spam are looking that direction. 4 teams. Insight doing well as a solo. Doing well to survive. He has picked up a couple of points. He's had a bunch of crates coming down. They're about to land on Jeff's head. That's very helpful for Oldbloods. Still searching back because they do have insight there. He's lurking. Jeff knows it. Ooh, Jeff takes the shots. Proning it up again. Not sure if the guys can see over the top. They're trying to get some angles there. Blissey again. In there to clean up Spam. 5 kills now. Blissey, monster game. 900 damage for Blissey. Huge. 3 teams left. 4v2v1. Pops that close by smoke. Jeff gets pushed. Oh, yeah. What a lob onto Jeff. Someone's got to get down there now. That's the problem. Elder pinned in. These are Elder's holes from earlier. He certainly picked it. He's still got the pick on his backpack. He's dug a nice deep foxhole here. That's a pretty good lob too. That one not so much. Blissey over the top. They just need to dig it. They're trying to spot him out. They know he's close. Can they see that bit of a crater there? Insight's gone. Missed that in the feed. Oh, Bloods have got 12 now, so they might have picked that up. He's right there. We spot. Hits that one, Blissey. 1,000 damage on the board for Blissey. Last player spotted out. It's Blissey again. Monster game. And a monster game for the Oldbloods. Definitely some clips there for that game for Blissey. It's 14 kills, 3,000 damage for the Oldbloods. Huge game there. Huge game from Blissey with 7. Past 1,000 damage as well. Speedy K Savvy with 3 each. Jeff the 1. Oldbloods, they're not going to be caught by Sunset Tempest. They didn't want to let them get too close. They picked up a win earlier, Sunset, but Oldbloods, they spread that gap again. With this one, though, they'll be closing in on a Whiplash above them. Tokyo Drift Kings into second place. They sit on the right side of that leaderboard. Not far behind Lab Rats, in fact. So Tokyo Drift Kings with 4. Incog with 6. Insight did really well there, soloing through to get them into third place. Spam, big game. Monster game from them. Do they catch no names? I think they do. I think they do off the back of that. Led by Slickblade. Big game from Slickblade. He's been playing well tonight. We are halfway through. 3 to come. Oh, and still 2 giveaways. Oh, I've missed it that game. Might have to be next game. 2 giveaways to come. 3 games to go. I'm Funky AU. Premium League PUBG. We'll be right back. We are back, and it was a monster win. Monster win to the Oldbloods, led by Blissey there. He had a big game, up over 1,000 damage as well. Let's quickly recap that leaderboard before we get along to the Rondo game, which will be match number 4 of the night. And Oldbloods actually do catch Whiplash off the back of that game. I wasn't sure they would quite rein them in, but they've done more than that. They've shot past them. Almost at 150 points, so now they're only 40 points behind Incognito. Big game from them. And we are going to jump straight across now. 17 teams. Good playing path here. Keep an eye on any of those contested drops. There's a bunch of teams all tangled up here. Flux actually break off and head more towards the north. Nappy's out. What is Nappy doing? Oh, he's just on the south side of those He's going to grab a vehicle, I would say. It's going to be Charm Farmers. Yeah, they are. Just getting down now, so they do steer clear of Dixie. Me one player just rolling back. It's going to be Sweet Soul landing with Jukesy there. No wheels just yet, but hopefully whoever is over here, Textile, might have spotted something. No. Textile's fairly caught out here at the moment. Oh no, a bike, sorry. Didn't see it. He's done okay. What else have we got? Splash Zone. Had a couple of poor starts tonight. Gone out early in 2 games. They've hit the ground running. Have vehicles. Phase 1 zone pops. We're going a long way to the north. We've got a little slither of unplayable on the very north side, but Sunset Tempest already picked up a win tonight. Got ripped apart by Lab Rats last game, but they are up there north of that river. We've got Incognito to the south of them down at Stadium. Further south again, Oldbloods down at Chow Tin. And then Phoenix, even further south, Spam as well, Spartans, Tokyo Drift Kings. Those teams could potentially come to blows on a rotate. We already saw Charm Farmers and Dixie. A little bit tangled up at the moment. What's Macca up to? Macca's got nothing. Here. And then who else? Invis. What's Invis doing? Invis has got nothing. I thought it was Dixie being caught out, but Charm Farmers are in a little bit of trouble themselves. He's going to run this now. This is he should be able to get across there. Macca is not moving at all. Crouched up in a shed with some food and a whole lot of nothing else. I think just waiting for a pickup. Macca's just waiting for a mate. And here is that mate. Vertigo's coming in hot. Macca doesn't want to be run over. We're on and we're away. Okay. Oh no, Invis has only just got here and Sweet Soul's rolling in. Oh, this is not good for the Charm Farmers. I mean, if he can get... He's got to break a window if he's coming in on this backside. Now Sweet Soul's across there. So he's just got... He's relying on Sweet Soul to get here and leave. Invis really can't do anything. Where's the rest of Dixie? I mean, he's got the rest of the Dan Ching town. Mac has been left. They're still sort of almost caught out. Sweet Soul's leaving. Right, Invis is good to go. Still quite wary, but there's... I mean, it's not great. He's got a bolty. Oh, he's picked up an AR. There we are. There's a bit of gear. It's not fantastic. He's alive. That's the main thing. He doesn't have wheels. That's a problem. Macca, I think, has been dropped off and now has got some gear. Where's he off to? Is he... No, Macca's off on foot. He's been left, but been left alone. That's the problem. I think maybe Invis was going to be potentially picked up by Vertigo, but then found himself in a little bit of trouble. Geez, they've not had a good start here, and Macca's just going to hotfoot it all the way back towards the Neox factory. He's going to send it. A lot of teams starting to stream in, making their way into this first zone, and the Charm Farmers, 2 of the players are only just picking up some loot now, and we are 6 minutes in. Incog straight into a fight here. Overly dropped down from Sunset Tempest. Finished off. More shots out towards Sunset Tempest. Ike in trouble. He'll go down. That's going to be another one. Insight starting off the game, how he left with a couple of kills. How he left the last one, I should say. Jog down, maybe just see what Valley was hanging on to. Blissey. Fresh off a monster game. They head across the water. It's coming up behind Incog. Still a bit of space across to them. Searching. No vision across there yet. Jeff's there. Incognito, they're going to hear them soon. And they will flex back across. Here comes a Lecky bus across. Savvy's there. Speedy K following. Where's Macca gone? Has he been picked up yet? No, he's actually... What's he doing now? Just waiting for a mate again. Just going to sit in the tower and again wait for the pickup. Dixie are working their way through. Jukesy will find that one looted. That's where Macca's run from. Invis has moved in. Got himself a mountain bike if he wants it. Does still have to be careful. Rems and Sweet Soul are still working their way through here. Be careful not to be caught out there in Dan Cheng. Happy to move on to the edge of town. That's going to be Lilux with their NE pickup. First one of this match. A few teams on that north side. It's tucked in right up on that top of the map. Toxic Nation up around Rayanne. That's going to be Spam coming in, not too far away. Flux with some shots back towards Phoenix Inc. Flux will be wanting to have a better few games here to finish off. They're sitting down in 16th place at the moment. Ivy Leith is down on the edge of town. And I think he's going to get a pickup. Lemon Squeezy is pushing down there. Rain, gone. Bryn, gone. Oldbloods. Pick a couple off of Incognito. Caught out down low there. Not sure how these two... Have they run from across here to get here? They've run straight into a full squad here from Oldbloods. At least he's got some vision at something. Shooting up the hill at Cow. 100 damage for Blissey. To go with the... Oh, shots landed as well there from Speedy K, I think that was. 17 teams, 64 alive. Jeff's trying to get up underneath Cow. He hears him leave. And there comes that. There's that E pickup. That's a good move from Lee Lux. Are they getting... Yep, they've got vehicles. One. Just the one, but that is something. Straight down. That's a good drop. Good use of the E pickup there. And they're pretty central too. Next zone's coming right down south towards the bamboo forest. We had a finish here. Was it last week? In fact, I think it was Incog got the win. And it was pretty well the last player died just about here. And so Lee Lux have been favoured there. We've got Rehab Anonymous out to the east of them. A few teams starting to wrap now. Charm Farmers still lagging behind. At least they've got a vehicle. Sure they had a couple though. Oldbloods holding in sight Waikakamukau. They're not going to get those chips. Another E pickup. That's, sorry, going to be from Charm Farmers. That's why they're still out there. Splash zone moving. Wrapping around onto that north side. Got to be careful they don't run into the labbies. Where's Fury going to go? Can you cross the river here? I think you can by the look of that. Just gets across there, Fury. Should be able to catch up with Halsey. As that blue zone is sweeping through here towards phase 3. Spam spotted out. I can see a flare package coming down way across the other side. Phoenix were over here, but that's going to be for Flux. There's their flare hovering. I wonder what they've landed themselves. Some armor. Nicely done. That'll be very helpful. Straight in and away they go. That'll certainly help their chances here. 1 minute to go until we see that shift. She-Horse in trouble. She-Horse is down. Dixie coming across the top of this one. Textile close by. He's got Rems in support. He's going to have a nice look here. Oh, dear. Shots from further back. I know they got someone close now within grenade range. Sweet Soul's back there as well. They're all going to be caught up here. Oh, Sweet Soul. One more would have done it. The grenade's going to follow Rems down the hill. Just gets away from it. Little Hope comes over. Repugnance is there. Oh, they're pushing Little Hope. He's got to get around there. Little Hope is low. Goes down to Textile. Now's the time. Pug's got to go. He's being covered there by Jody High Roller. Almost landed that on Textile and Rems' head. Sweet Soul further back. Jukes, he's going to come across the top. Pug just has enough cover there. Players keep getting outflanked in this little part of the woods here. Jukesy goes wider, looking to get around Repugnance. He knows he's over here, Pug, but he's still engaging further in. Rems and Textile pushing in now. They're closing in on Repugnance. Jody High Roller's there in support. Textile, I think, is going to be closer. Along with Rems, Little Hope is gone. Textile. Can't get it done. It's going to be Rems to do the job. Pug will go down. Pug will be flushed here. Sat down. Rems is there. Jody High Roller still trying to cover Repugnance. Other Rems off in the distance there. Crawls back. Safe. Jody High Roller's going to go down from across the water. In fact, Whiplash are back there. And that's going to be finished off as well. Lab Rat's getting a knock onto Rems, who was trying to, I think, get that revive. Where are they? Oh, they're up here, in fact. I didn't think they had shots through there. Oh, they just have shots through. No, it's up here, in fact. Oh, Anubis is getting around them. Oh, that's Lab Rats, sorry. Lab Rats and Whiplash, very similar colours. Oh, there's Anton across the water. Okay. Trying to work out where they're dropping these shots from. Textile just trying to outmed this blue zone. Should just be able to do that. It's a bit of a slow tick. Gets that one done. Rems and Sweet Soul are gone. They got the 3 kills. Incog have shifted in. They've got a wee crater to work with. This isn't fantastic. Where's their vehicle? Oh, this isn't great. They're trying to dig something deeper. They're going to use grenades, are they? Well, they just got grenades out ready because they want to assault this compound. Flux are certainly doing that. With their EBRM. Oh, well, they're just completely giving it up here. Homemade Pyro's the last one up. Armor's no good if you're not in it. Homemade Pyro all alone. And certainly not in any armor. He will get the flush. Flux will pick up one. And Lee Lux will say, thank you very much for the BRDM. Incog across the road. Caught between a rock and a hard place here. They've got a fair-sized bowl to work out of, but if they get pushed on, there's really not a lot of cover here at all. So that's going to be trouble for them. 14 teams, 42 alive. 2 teams in the bamboo forest. Charm Farmers have shifted in there. Spartans are there as well. Toxic Nation go out. It was light by design. He's going to go to the zone. Johnny Bins lines up with a bolty there. And Lemon Squeeze is just trying to keep that tree between them. Bit of line of sight work. He's posted up there, Johnny Bins. Switch back out to the ace. Needs a little bit of support. Oldbloods are lurking. You can see Jeff there out alone. I'll be Leith put down. Some Ken's working his way around. Should be able to get this last player. It's Lemon Squeezy. He'll go down. Sunset Tempest go out in 13th place. And that was Phoenix as well, going out in 12th. Jeff was there trying a third party. Not sure if he's got involved in that one. I don't think they know that he was there lurking. So, Tokyo Drift Kings did lose one. Dixie are gone. Dixie full. That's to the labbies. Not sure where Jukesy was, but he was pushing up somewhere. Either way, Anubis up here with an Orm. Nappy's down there waiting. Anubis taking shots from somewhere else. Oh, Sats. There it is. Nappy was looking inbound. Anubis fighting his way in through that blue. First Monkey Boys as well. Radley's further back. Who are the shots coming down from? It might be Rehab Anonymous shooting up the hill. Anubis will go down. He'll give that Orm up. No one's going to take that. Spartans are gone. They fall to the Charm Farmers in the forest. They've cleared out the big rock outside the forest. There they are. 3 kills for them. Oldbloods are quite spread out there. Speedy K getting some shots in. Starting to link up now, Oldbloods. Still pushing in towards that compound. Lelux has still got that BRDM, but it may not be needed if it comes into that compound. Some can. Manage to get some vision there. Here comes Furios back into the game. Has he been brought back? Must have been brought back in. Doesn't have any gear at all. I don't think he really can head down to Nymphe. That's probably not safe. Unless he's just going to land in a bush and they're going to share some gear. Oh, meanwhile, Mess and Radley have been cleaned up. Sumcan's just going to run straight down past Nymphe here. Remaining unseen. Blue zone coming through, though. That's going to chunk a bit in phase 5. I think you're going to have to go here. Where's Fury? He's just taking this one real slow. I think at this point, you've got to stand up and engage. Gets one. Not much to be done about that. Some can... might be saved, potentially. Nappy's gone. ACW trying to survive here. Spamming all sorts through that smoke. Fury still floating. Still looking for something to drop in onto. spending a lot of time on the parachute here. Savvy's going to be revived there. Might have been potentially dropped by, I think, Charm Farmers have the vision. Dropping on a vehicle at least, Fury. Which is no good. No good at all. We're just going to be prone here. Imagine if someone comes across Fury and tries to loot that body. Mac a shot out of a vehicle. They need one more. Vertigo out in the blue. That's a problem. He's going to run himself out of room. Absolutely he is. And they don't get that one. Oldbloods. Charm Farmers are gone. Hughesy's going to go to the zone as well. I'm not sure if anyone picked any kills up over that. Oldbloods have 6 here, though. 10 seconds out from phase 6. Incog. Still here. Still alive. Cow with 0 kills, but nearly 600 damage. Ah, Fury gets found. You're joking. How even? Oh, he was spotted from up the hill. No, not from up the hill, just from Elder. Through that window? Or it's down the backside here? He just wasn't around there far enough. Just had to hold that to... Well, he might even have shots out of the end there as well. Johnny Bins is in a bit of trouble here. There's a lot of guns focusing up this way. They've got 8 kills. He's got 1 smoke shell. Dodging and weaving, just trying to see if he can get down there, and he's certainly not going to. It's going to be Killaroo. Oh, Elder has 3. Jeff's now got shots. He's really pinned in there. Full squad alive. Oldbloods still with their 6. They search those hillsides. No one else is up there. Oh, Speedy K, what is this? 1,100 damage, Speedy. Absolutely farming it up. We've still got 5 teams. Speedy's got nearly 1,200 damage. He's only got the 2 kills. I'd only just gone through the team now. I didn't think much of it because they only had the 6. Cow's got to get a knock onto Killaroo. 3 up for Lux. I didn't see. I'm sure they had 4 here with Psycho, so I don't know where. Yeah, nicely done, Blessed. Taking shots from on the beaches, but really wanted to persist with that. Won't get insight. Cow's going to force his way across. No. He was out for a look. Now he's got to come back. They've burnt some smokes too. He's still got a couple left. Insight with none. He's come back to pick him up. Will they be able to utilise these smokes that are already out? They wanted those to be able to cross the road. Oh, crate out. Oldbloods look across to Rehab Anonymous. 4 up over here. Good finish for them. Getting up into the top 5. On the beach is up with the 350 on the damage. Not much else spread across the rest. On the beaches has certainly been doing some work. They're looking across towards Oldbloods. In zone for now. Elder finally gets found. Insight after being picked up. Now that blue zone is right on them. Insight's got 3. Cow's got 800 damage. Just not getting the kills to go with it. But they will have to move. Killaroo doesn't have to give up his position on the roof. He does have to watch out. Certainly for Incog behind them. That smoke's going to be used. Everyone's going to be looking that direction. Blessed is there. I think Incog are going to want to knock here to be able to make a move. Blessed is keeping them there. Holding them at bay. Those last smokes are going to be used. That's going to be the end of Incognito. They go out in 4th. A solid game under pressure. Killaroo with 480 damage. 9 kills for Lux. Killaroo, 1 hit point out with the MG3. Still throwing. That grenade was good. Where did that one go? He's dropped it and he's almost crawled on top of it. I think he might have thought that one was still on the roof. There's 2 players down. Miller goes down. This is there for the revive. Blessed on the other side as well. Who's going to move? Oh, now's the time. If Rehab Anonymous are going to go. Have they shifted anywhere? They need to move over here. They're still sitting back. There's a bunch of players knocked here. Savvy's not been picked up yet. Oh, they're just going to let these 2 teams fight it out a little bit longer here. Miller trying to crawl his way across. Over 1,200 damage. Speedy K's trying to get that roof grab. Miller finished off. 7 kills. Oldbloods. I think I just want to... Are they trying to move that bus? No, they're actually moving. Speedy K is going to stay. Killaroo goes down. 2nd time. 1,300 damage. Speedy K and that blue zone cruiser through. He's got to move here. Rehab Anonymous again. Lux are gone. Oldbloods. Still 4 up just. Speedy K looking for any sort of little bit of loot he can get here. Rehab Anonymous are out of zone. Blissy is the only one in. He's got to stay alive here. Where else can they pull up? That vehicle is cooked. They're trying to get themselves a little bit of cover here. It's not much, but it's something. Oh, Jeff. Crucial knock, that one. 9 kills, Oldbloods. It's going to be safe. Oh, that's right. Forgot about that. That's a game winner. Absolute game winner, this thing right here. You just need to park this somewhere in the middle. Jeff's going to absolutely run this across there. What's the damage onto Speedy K? 1,340. One of the biggest that I've seen. He's out, almost runs himself over, gets into utility range, closing in. Jeff's around there. On the beaches, he's out. Jeff with another one there. Makes it 10 for Oldbloods. Big game from them. Bliss is there. Speedy K, 1,350. One player left up. Speedy K gets the last one. 1,360 damage. It is Oldbloods with 13 kills. Huge game. Huge game there. 13 kills, 3,000 damage, and 1,300 of that was Speedy K, who finishes with 5 kills. Monster game, that one. 3 to Jeff and Blissy and 2 to Savvy. Handy that they pick up a BRDM for free. I mean, it was gifted to Lux as well earlier by Flux. And then Lux didn't really need to go anywhere with it. They took it nowhere. I think they moved at 20 meters and just hadn't needed to move from that compound. Rehab Anonymous finishes with the 1 kill there into 2nd place. So they get a few position points there, which may jump them over Spartans, I think. It should do. And Lux, big game, blessed with 4. Killaroo the 3. 9 kills for Lux, sitting a little bit behind Charm Farmers. They may jump a spot there. Incog, well played. Insight and Waikiki there. Those 2, they lost Rain and Bryn early, but 3 kills for them into 4th place. We have got 2 to come on Miramar. I'm Funky AU. Don't go away. Yes, we are back after a monster Oldbloods win there. That's 2 for the night. They are really moving on up that leaderboard, trying to shut that gap down between them and Incognito. They've already gone past Whiplash on their way up. Just how close are they now? Which will come back to that game as the plane's going over. We'll have a quick look here. 198 points to Incog. They're not quite past the 200-point barrier, but there's Oldbloods nipping at the heels on 172. They're only 7 kills behind them. Incog just with a few extra wins up their sleeve. Let's jump across now to that match number 5. Plane path heading over the top of Minas, coming in from the north side of the map, exiting down on the south side between Resort and Porto Pruzio. Last team out would be Whiplash heading in towards Los Leones. First teams out would be Labrats and Sunset Tempest and Lilux. Waiting for that zone to pop, and it does go down towards Porto Pruzio. Whiplash, as I said, last team out. First team favoured by this zone. Tokyo Drift Kings there as well in Impala. Couple of teams still on parachutes. That'd be Spam and Toxic Nation Menace taking shots from Broadpug straight away. Having a little bit of a look down there. Don't let me forget. We'll do a giveaway this game. Giveaway this game for that right there. That NVIDIA NVIDIA GeForce Starry Night desk mat. We've got 2 to give away. We better do one this game. That'll be coming up shortly. Whiplash looting away nicely there as Light by Design and Whiffy are probably the last ones to hit the ground. And they're heading straight towards Chum. No. Light by Design pulls off. So Porto Pruzio Resort coming into play. Los Leones will be important. What's going to be more important? It's going to be this high grounds. The rocks outside of Los. How many teams do we get up here? These rocks here. High ground over there. Whiplash can be the first ones up and about if they get to it. And then we swing further into the north side of Los Leones. And you can bet we're going to see a team across this direction as well, playing these flat tops. Just above the tanks. We'll wait and see. So who we get down there first. But Whiplash have really got the pick of the layer and the layout of the land. Can get some really good vision that direction. Tokyo Drift Kings should probably find their way a little bit further south. I'd say these sheds will be important. This compound right here as well. We'll keep an eye out to see who gets there first. 17 teams, 68 alive. Are we missing anyone? I think we're pretty loaded up here. No hot drops either. Some shots out from Spam up the hill. They're just spotting out Light by Design long range. And in fact, Reapers actually landed one of those shots as well. 17 teams, 68 alive. Menace spotted out too and hits another one. Make it 2. Dialed in. Already up to 100 damage there, Reaper. Incognito coming down from Tierra Bronca. They've got room to rotate down that coastline. And that coastline path. Textile's just come across. He's going to watch this road. He was watching that road. Might have spotted Spam just coming through. Led by Heisenberg. It's going to be Textile. That's going to get across here to the long building quicker than them. Ram's looking to get some shots out. Textile out and about as well. Keeping them clear. Looks like they're opting for a 2-2 split there. That's going to be Spam with an E pickup. They're right on the edge of zone. Not sure if it's really needed. Shots landed. That's 2 Charm Farmers that are going to hit the deck. Waikiki and Mukau with both of those. Insight was there to help. That's 250 damage already for Cow. At least he's got some damage. At least he's got some kills, sorry, to go along with his damage. Not always rewarded. Always stacks up the damage. Doesn't always get rewarded with the kills. 2 early ones there, though. Now they've just got to track down Husey and Invis. And they've got a straight shot down that coastline. Tokyo Drift Kings, they've shifted in from Impala. Pretty well right into those sheds we were just briefly on. And then that next one, yep, there's Nappy. And onto that next compound. Tokyo Drift Kings, they've got one up the hill as well. Some cans up there. Got to be careful someone's not higher up. And there's Spam coming across. Sweet soul. What's he grab here? 3 gear. Famus. Famus and he's away. There's a nice skin there, Fury. It doesn't drive too well though. Ran into a whole lot of not much. Uh-oh. Sweet soul putting that Famus straight to work as well. Splash Zone do well. They get their 4 in there. Spartans are coming through. Dinner Box is knocked. They tried to spread out here, Tokyo Drift Kings. But they're going to lose one. Jody Ho Roller's going to get it actually a run over. Might have been a... Yep, A is gone. Might have been a finish off, sorry. On the beaches is close by. Repugnance has got to be careful here. Doesn't get too close. Might have been him that got the knock potentially to start with. Here comes Phoenix drifting their way down south. And that's going to be Lux coming in on an E pickup from Campo Militar. And a shorter one as well. No, sorry, that is them. Got confused by multiple lines there. So Spartans push their way up. Elder's trying to get some revenge. There's the one recall beacon, which is... Oh, that's going to be danger getting in there. There's a little bit of cover. Spartans do okay there. Here comes Incognito down that coastline. Going to find themselves close by to Spam, who had got themselves some wheels. They just found their way down. Everyone cruises past on the beaches. They've picked up 2 here, no names, from Rehab Anonymous. Old mate's the other one that's gotten further in. Just trying to safety that vehicle before it loses all the tyres. I'm not sure if they've lost any there at all. And 40 seconds away still from our shift here. A lot of teams have moved. Got a couple still coming in though. Oh dear, going to be running side by side here. Oh no, Jeff was on a bike. He had no hope there at all. Oh, Valley's been put down, though, by Blissy. Rolling with Savvy there. Oh, they're going to pull around as well. Speedy K's going to try and get some more damage. They're trying to get that revive. Jeff's going to be run over. Aim Carrot's got some high ground. Speedy K, they're trying to... Ike's trying to get that revive off. Utility coming through from Aim Carrots. Throwing everything he can. Speedy K is going to move into a better position. Across the other side to try and support from here. This could work. Is there 2 players down there? Did he get that second one? It's being... Yeah, 2 there. They're both gone. Overlay and Ike gone. Speedy K 1. Blissy the other one. 150 damage for Speedy K. They lose Jeff, but they might still get Jeff back in here. And those two remaining players from Sunset Tempest will disappear. And Jeff is there, and Jeff is grabbable. Speedy K is going to loop around, grab that blue chip. So we should see Jeff back in. Where's the nearest recall for them? As Flux are finding themselves in trouble. One down near Chum. Phase 2, meanwhile, has popped. Lelux off the back of their parachute, their E-pickup. Might have spotted out Elliot there as a... Oh, Psycho put down low. Manages to just roll back. Bowser's gone. Killaroo's been picked up. Miller trying to cover. Watching over everything. Spots out one player. Whiplash and Phoenix. Hostile Joker's gone. ACW with 2. Anton coming over the top. ACW gets a 3rd. That's a squad wipe for Whiplash. Smokes will come out. They will reap the rewards here. 1 for Anton. 256 damage for ACW. Smoking out. Get their gear. That's going to be Charm Farmers coming in on parachutes. 2 of them on parachutes. The other 2 are not. Spammer below them. Reaper's waiting and watching. Is he? That's Elliot. They're there. He's not even looking. He doesn't know they're there. Now he does. Just saw them at the last moment. Now they're down, and he knows he's got players behind. That could be dangerous. Where are the other 2? In a boat. Invis and Husey. Taking the absolute long way around here. 47 seconds out from phase 3. Still got some water involved. We're heading down towards Porto Prizio. 1 recall beacon here. Very dangerous dropping in onto that one to try and revive a player. It's pretty open to... Oh, it's actually just low enough. Just from that compound. Sneakily done there. Whiplash still coming out of loss. They've got 2 up high, 2 down low. Little setup there. Big spread from the Incognito guys. Sprint out and about in a fairly little open spot here, just above the sheds. He's got Waikiki below, though. Insight making his way up. Trying to get some high ground there. Tokyo Drift Kings are consolidating their squad. Their 3 remaining players. A few teams just working their way through and around Los Leones at the moment. Oldbloods coming through. Got to be careful they don't run into Flux. Uh-oh. Oh, dear. Is this a crash? Oh, I think it is. Luckily, it's early. That's okay. It's okay. It's not the end of the game, thank God. We've had a couple of crashes. Hopefully that's the only one we get tonight. At least it's not in the last, when the last 3 teams are standing, which we have had happen. I'll just throw that leaderboard up while we wait to load back in. Bear with me. Good time to grab another drink. I think we were counting down. We should be into phase 3 when we come back in. We need to kick off a giveaway too. We're not far away from that. Just loading back in now. PUBG certainly takes its time. Here we go. That familiar load in. Now, give me continue game screen. That'd be good. Confirm. And in continue. Thank you. Wait to drop in. Yep. Any moment. Any moment. Okay. We're away. 16 teams. Still 16 teams. What's happening there? Mr. Whiffy is knocking himself somehow. We'll go to Oldbloods and Toxic Nation. 4 kills for Oldbloods. We saw them pick up a couple early on, but now they are running into Toxic Nation here, just in front of them. Chaos, very close by. Fresh off of a win here, Oldbloods. Blissey, fresh off of a monster game. Blissey and Speedy K both have had very big nights. Oh, Jeff with a little drive-by there. He's still got Chaos there as well. That's not going to pan out for Jeff. It's going to be a second knock. He's almost going to be run over by his own car. Oh, my God, he is. Somebody clip that. Savvy's going to go down as well. They definitely need some smoke out quick here. Light by design. He will go down. They will finish off Toxic Nation. Blissey should be saved if they can pick Blissey up, bundle him into that, and they'll be away. They'll survive. But will they, though? Because Zenton is there. Blissey shot out. Speedy K, the last one up. This has not gone well at all. Oh, Blessed sat down. That's from above from Whiplash. They're still pushing through. Killaroo's got to prioritise that revive here. Pushing for any kind of cover here. Here's Speedy K and Savvy, who's bleeding out. Gonna roll into some sort of safety. I think the Labbies are watching, though. Gets him Savvy out. He's got to get that pick up and get him in that building there. We'll come back to those guys. Sunset Tempest are gone. Falling to Spam, in fact. Let's go down south to them because there's... Who's down there? Someone from Rehab Anonymous. Charm Farmers are there as well. We saw them get across this way. Okay, from up the coast. Lilacs getting shots down onto them as well here. 1 kill so far for Elliot. Headshots down there on Invis. Doesn't drop. Blue Zone pushing in. We are less than 10 seconds away from the next phase as well here. Like Cow with 550 damage. Jousting with Skin Law. They should pick up another one here. I think that was their knock onto Heisenberg. They're looking to get the finish. Jukesy. Is he... That hasn't been used. I wonder if Duke's had some chips. Or if he's just going to take any cover he can. He's out of zone. Looking further up the hill, the Labbies. Still got the one. Rain's going to be knocked. Dire Prawn just throwing what he can here. Where's this going to go? I mean, he doesn't really have anything to dial in on, and that goes a long way past anyone. He's got himself a nice grouping, but they're all well too far, unfortunately. Heisenberg does bleed out, and that was Cow's kill. All 4 up for Incog. Still that one Flux player down here, Die Prawn. Picking up a little bit of loot. Incog are there. Not far away. splash zone. Running in the open. Jukesy's there. Shoehorse double BZ grenades, and they're having to run into them themselves. Some Ken gets down the hill. They lose 2. Smokes her out. Smokes her out onto Nymphe. Elder's still there. Elder's going to go to the zone. Flux are gone. Waikiki picks up another kill. Moving along. Where's that one being lobbed from? Up the hill from Anubis. Double grenade out towards Tokyo Drift Kings, but they're no longer there. Nymphe's trying to crawl it in. There is smoke out. It's potentially savable. I don't know if Spartans have got... Oh, they've just got an angle there, I think. Nymphe's gonna go. 3 kills for Splash Zone. 9 teams. Oh, Halsey. Absolutely ate those shells. Just standing there looking at... Well, not even looking at Anubis, but... Oh. That's good. Shoehorse has to back away from that blue zone coming through. That's going to chunk. He's just going to get this. No, he's not. It's going to be the grenade from Mess. Fantastic lob there. The Labbies with 4. And they've got 4 up. Spartans are there further around. Don't have to move just yet. They're okay. On the north side of the zone. Incog. All 4 up. Macca. Alone for Charm Farmers. Not much cover at all. Just the 1 kill. Zone's going to shift as well. Macca's shorty gets favoured here. He does. Oldbloods are still in this. Whiplash, Lilux coming up from the south side above the tanks. They've got 5. They're being forced around towards Spam and towards Incognito. Reaper's going to get some vision here. He does. Takes shots from Psycho. He was further back. He was looking at the 2 that are close. They need to be able to get Killaroo and Miller up here. Where's Miller? Killaroo taking shots from. Not even sure where they were. If that was, might have been from that pair from Whiplash. Blessed doing well. Follow-up grenade to finish off if he can. Does that get there? Blessed immediately sat down the other way. Grenade is right to the spot. Nappy will survive. Broadbug's there with the smoke. Anton out. Wants to get that finish. Taking shots underneath the vehicle. Speedy K all over that. Blessed is going to go. Finished off. Dialing in. Almost saw the head. Got that one. And that one. Anton will go down. ACW shot out. Speedy K is on the money tonight. 700 damage. Cross to Savvy. No vision. 8 kills, Oldbloods. Psycho finished off there by Nappy. Last one up. 6 kills for Whiplash. He's got more to deal with there. Oh, grenade from over the hill from the Lux. Just short. Miller tries again. That could bounce short. Flashes. Not sure they quite landed. Searching. Just spotted. Oh. Nappy quick. Miller's there, but he could get caught out as well. He is going to be eliminated there. Slick blade all over it. Nappy is still there, though. 2 kills. Whiplash with 7. Incognito surviving. It's going to be a lot of rain work up there getting rid of Spartans in the background. Nappy line of sighting. He's in that tree. Not sure. Did Slick Blade spot him out? No, they're shooting the opposite direction. They don't know. They're going to... Oh, that's not going to get there. And now they certainly know. Wondering where these grenades are coming from. That's going to be a wasted one. That's his last, Nappy. It's going to have to be the gun doing the talking now. 9, 8 seconds into that next phase. Backing himself off. 2 left up for Incog. Inside, Waikiki Mukau gone. They've got 9. Bryn with 400. 280 for Rain. Shots come from up the hill. Speedy falls. Savvy's alone now. That grenade would have been good. Anubis was there, though. Shots on the side. This is good for the Labbies. Anubis with 4. 600 damage. Bryn pinned down here. Range shifts up. Macca's still there. Stuck in between everyone. Hasn't really moved from this position. 145 damage. 5 teams alive. Labbies with all 4 up. Rest of the teams are hurting here. 3 kills still for Spam. 700. Big game from Slickblade. He's had a good night. 700 damage. Up towards 400 for Elliot. Slowly crawling. Further up. Rain's got the bolty out. Spotted out. Must have been someone from the Labbies. 5 teams alive. Oh, Bryn was doing all right shooting up. And across to Elliot, sorry. Good grenade. Oh, it takes a lot off a Slickblade too. Does he have a follow-up? That'll certainly help. Put him under some pressure. Bryn's going to bleed out. Rain will be alone. Slickblade just survives. Radley's coming around. Incog go. Charm Farmers a go. All of a sudden, we're down to 2. And all of a sudden, it's a 3v1. Slickblade's alone. He's got 800 damage. He's actually leading the lobby in damage. He's got a rat pack on. He's got players close. Radley's going to spot him out with the Grozer. It's going to be an 11-kill win for the Labbies. 2k damage for Incog. But it's going to be the Labbies with 11. Oh, we're going to throw that... do that giveaway as well, don't we? Yep, we'll launch that. Labbies with 11. Lead the way. I'll close that before we jump into the next game, so make sure you get those entries in. Labbies, led by Anubis with 5. Radley, the 3. They control that for quite a while, coming down from that high ground. Spam did well with their 4. May have had a sneezing fit there. Whiplash into 3rd place, coming out of Lost Lands. They didn't have to shift a long way, but ACW finished with the 4. Nappy, the 3. Still a big game from Incog with the 10. I'm not sure Oldbloods have really reined them in. They had 8 and finished lower down the leaderboard. Make sure you join this the giveaway currently running. ! Giveaway. Sorry, that's not right. ! GeForce. I'm sure you see everyone in the chat spamming it. And then we're going to have another one next game as well. I'm Funky AU. We'll be right back with the last game of the night. Yes, it was the Labrats. Labrats jagging the win in match 5. We've got 1 game remaining, and it has certainly bumped them up a couple of spots on the leaderboard. The Labbies as well. They're across on the left side. I'm just trying to think where they actually sat. Before that win, I think they may have been 10th place. So that's I think a couple of spots jump. Let's just check that one out now before we jump onto our last game. Don't forget we've got a giveaway running at the moment. ! GeForce in the chat. Incognito still holding that win, but it's certainly being closed there by Oldbloods. Whiplash still in 3rd place. Bit of a gap back to Sunset Tempest, Spam, No Names, and it's close between really 4th down to 9th for Charm Farmers. Let's get into it now. Last one. Last game of the night. This is week 3. We've still got another week to go, though. We are back again next Sunday night. Currently, one giveaway running for this NVIDIA GeForce desk mat. That's running at the moment. I'm going to close that soon. And then we're going to give away another one of these at the end of this game. So that's 2 giveaways here tonight. I'll be closing one and then opening another one towards the end of the game. Got to make sure that the players have an opportunity to try and jump on these as well. 17 teams, 68 alive. Nice full lobby here. Phase 1 zone is, well, up around water treatment, Hacienda, Cruz de Val. It's a bit of an Oldbloods and a splash zone. Splash zone haven't had the best of nights. Pivy's not in. We've got Shoehorse. Pivy with other commitments. Hopefully they can finish off strong. First of the Dust Storms just making its way through. It's going to run into Toxic Nation and Spam first. Incognito over at Montnuevo. El Pozo, we've got Lee Lux. A lot of teams are actually in this zone without even having to move. But you can be sure they're going to bunch up a fair bit closer. Invis is already on the move out from Elazar. Spartans down at Truck Stop. We've got Dixie down at Minas. Tokyo Drift Kings Impala. Flux have got Picardo. Right on the edge of zone. Rehab Anonymous up the hill from them at Power Grid. Lissy. Hunting. Mr. Carney's looking this direction. Now he's not looking this direction. Did they come up here? There is a vehicle there. He was looking. I think he's unsure. He's getting reinforced. Speedy K just... Well, not quite in the end. Just ducked back from trying to climb up. They get the flush. Mr. Carney's gone. Jeff out on the corner. Oh, the lob from Jeff. Thank you. Hostile Joker caught in the open. He was playing too loosely off that rock. It's going to be Lemon Squeezy now. The last one up for Phoenix. Jeff Wider. Is he going to continue with the fight? Lemon Squeezy. I think he is. Perfect flash goes down to Jeff. Jeff, 200 damage, 2 kills. Good start from the Oldbloods again. They're certainly good at getting on the board nice and early. They've had some absolutely flying starts. And then run into trouble sort of part way along. But no, they are having another good season here. Rems is caught between a couple of teams. He's got to be careful. One team behind, one team in front. He is out of there. At least he can get a run up down the hill in the bongo van. He is straight out of there. He's going to leave Sunset Tempest and Rehab Anonymous to fight it out, but they keep clear for now. 4 minutes away to that next zone. Blue is on the way in. A few teams starting to bunch up, taking their time. Spartans have come across. They've left Truck Stop. So too Charm Farmers. Nice 2-2 split for them. Same goes for Splash Zone. Just south of water treatment there. And another 2-2 split not far far away to the west side for No Names. Incog on the way. Lilux haven't left Pozo yet. The teams that are all around Alcantara are on the way. Spam, Toxic Nation, Lab Rats, fresh off of a win, have shifted in from around Oasis. Dukesy lagging behind, but just grabbing a vehicle there for Dixie. Hacienda is open. San Martin completely open. It's going to be Rehab Anonymous just sitting on the high ground above it. And Incog will pull up just on the edge of zone just to survey, get some information for them. Tokyo Drift King's just leaving Impala now. The east side is completely open. Truck Stop Elazar have been vacated, so they can easily fill in behind. 16 teams, 64 alive. We've only lost one. That's Phoenix Inc. sitting in 13th place. So there's an opportunity for Spartans maybe to go past them on the leaderboard in this game. Textile having a little bit of a look towards... Is that Heisenberg, the last Spartan to come through? Sweet Soul down the hill. A little bit closer. Only the 4x scope on. Make it a little bit difficult. Doesn't want to get caught out. There shouldn't be too many teams really rotating past them, though. It's okay to be out and about on foot. There go some tyres off of that vehicle. The only team they might have coming past would be Flux down at Minas, but I think they're just going to push straight in from where they are. Hacienda's still open. It's also got the blue chip recall here. So that's pretty crucial if you can hang on to Hacienda. You've always got that little bit of a backup there. Rehab Anonymous have moved. Incog filling behind. The Beaches has got to be careful here. Heading straight in towards No Names. He's sending that bus as fast as that thing can go. Straight away from them. They've still got to be able to link up if they can. Ike with the bolty out. Rehab Esports will go down. A is there, though. Oh, actually, shots coming across. Might be just safe. Grenades up, but way, way short. Aim carried out with a mortar. And try and dial this one in. No, not dialing that one in at all. They're actually... Are they moving? Where did it go? Did they not drop that in the end? Ah, no, it's because Rehab Esports is gone. Oh, dear. I think old mate just pulled up and just saw Bless looking straight in that front window. $73 damage for Blessed. Blessed has picked up one. It's a knock there onto Little Hope. Rems is across there for the revive. Zone's going a long way across to Elazar. Rems across here. Elazar truck stop come back into play now. Chart Farmer's in a really nice little hold across here. That's not where I was going at all. This is where I was going. Macca. Mac on the roof. Support close by, but Invis is going to come across. In fact, they're both coming across. Vertigo coming too. All their eggs in one basket here. They're going to hold the double warehouse. That's a pretty good move by Charm Farmers. A nice solid hold there. That's a good move by Dixie to get two in down the hill from them. Still plenty of space out on that east side. Flux could certainly rotate that way if they want to. Or do they just roll on into the edge of zone? Could well do that. Now, don't forget, we've got a giveaway running exclamation mark GeForce. We're going to shut that in just a moment. So, last entries on that one. And then we'll pop another one before we finish. Exclamation mark GeForce in the chat. Yeah, Lilux with the one. And they are on the move. Incognito are between them at the moment. Blessed with more shots out. Rain takes a tag. Oh, there's a spin out. Oh, Rain. Oh, no, Killaroo. Killaroo's hopped out too quick. That's costly. Still those blue chips away. Insights there. Not sure if they managed to grab Millers. They're going to be watched, though. No, they're not going to be watched. The Lux are out of there. Wait for me, says Psycho. I'm in. Let's go. They lose 2, Lux. Incog hold there 4. Well, it's a good move from Rehab Anonymous. They're going to get their players back in. They've used that recall. Oh, sorry. There it is out in the field. Well played. Their teammates will be returning. Not sure if they will grab both of them. Ah, glider. That's what we're all looking at. That's Reaper. Getting a bit of scouting action with the glider. Does take a hit. 10 seconds out from phase 3. Gonna boost up here. Gonna loop things back around. Still all open on that east side. Flux have just come straight back in. That's going to favour Dixie. And this little compound here, it's overwatched by these hills. So it is in a bit of a bowl, but this is some good hard cover here. I mean, if Flux can get there, they've got the jump on most other teams, and you can see they're in a vehicle, but they've really just got to pull the trigger and go. Maybe the best shot for them to get some better positional points. Here comes the Rehab Anonymous crew back in. Is it just the one? See how far they go. Cruise to Val is probably the place to go. A is really lagging behind over there. And they're going to, I'd say they're going to head towards on the beaches. It's just Rehab Esports coming in. And Dinner Box. Dropping one. There's another down there as well. Johnny Bins has been sat down. Some support's coming across. There's other teams lurking around this. Off in the distance. Charm Farmers have gone past. Here comes Sumcan. Reaper's getting revived in the background. Flash is there. Needs to be able to push that. That's a good flash. Gonna flush that. Spam go out. Sumcan comes in and has an impact straight away as Bowser gets put down. Tokyo Drift Kings. They didn't even have Elder in there for that. He's trying to get across there. There's Whiplash rotating past as well. Elder's just trying to run it back. Oldbloods are close by. Could be coming to third party this. Dives in. Spots out Sumcan. Not sure. He might have been looking across towards Spartans. Whiplash, Lab Rats, they're all across there. Anton opening up onto Sunset Tempest as they make their rotate. Two teams running parallel here. Could be getting caught up right on the edge of zone. Lab Rats will pull up here. Headshot. Anubis mode down. Out with the saw. Surely goes down. Might get away. One more shot will do it. It's a spin out. It's going to be Anubis again. 15 teams, 50 alive. They turn their attention to Broadbug. ACW takes a headshot. More damage out there. It's getting busy on that north side. Here comes Rehab Esports. He is probably a one-shot here. Just came back in. Immediately sat down and flushed on the beaches. It's gone. And they've got a who is going to go to the Oldbloods. Well outside in from over here, in fact. And Lilux are having some issues of their own. Jeff across to get some chips. 7 kills for the Oldbloods. Can they get Speedy K up? They do. Blissy is all over that. Whiplash. Tokyo Drift Kings. There's a bunch of teams being caught out there. It's going to be Lab Rats opening up on them all. I thought I heard a VSS ticking away. Sunset Tempest could still get caught out here. They're just inside that blue zone, but they do need to keep moving. No kills yet for Whiplash, but they can gatekeep potentially here. 2 teams further out to the north side of them. Still the shots being rained in here by the Labbies. Some sort of cover there for Sunset Tempest. Headshot onto Aim Carrot. Waiting for them to come out here. Johnny Bin's being left behind. Boom, headshot. Down goes Broadbug. Then the shots come across from Jeff. 9 kills now. Oldbloods still got 12 teams. They are ticking over here. It's going to be Splash Zone now crashing through. Savvy, Blissy, down low. Where does Splash Zone go? It's going to be Fury leading the way. 2 players down. Some Ken goes. Dinner Box is still there. Lab Rats are just farming it up here. Aim Carrot somehow made it through. But now they've got to move. Anubis has picked up 3. Moved along to nearly 400 damage. Monkey Boy made the move nice and early. He's managed to leapfrog Splash Zone. The shots are going to come from them. Oh, fantastic tracing there for Fury. And it immediately gets flushed out of it. The smoke's there. Blue chips picked up. Tokyo Drift Kings go. Whiplash surviving. ACW, I think, revived there. They open up onto Jeff. Jeff pushing through. Jeff's alone. Oldbloods were looking good a minute ago, but this is what can happen. 6 kills. He's going to send it into a shack. Oh, absolutely railed in onto. There's Monkey Boy there. Dialed in on that one. Radley is down. Can they still get him up? I think he's trying to get some bit of vision across to Splash Zone. Crawling back in. Looks to first Monkey Boy, and here comes the smoke. Can Anubis get down? They've got to be careful here. Flux get eliminated on the south side to Incognito, who move along to 5 with that wipe. Repugnance is alone out here for No Names. 3 kills for him. No Names sitting in 6th place. 8 points behind Spam, who we don't have in the lobby anymore. Lab Rats under pressure. Smokes are out. Whiplash trying to push in here. BZ grenade is good. Meth should go here. Shots coming. Jeff still working here. Anubis has to go prone. Toxic Nation. Down. Pug is there. He's going to be spotted, though. Between the 2 of them. Cow and Insight get it done. Cow is 6. 8 kills in Cog. Bryn's gone. It's all happening on the north side here. Charm Farmers are there. Dixie as well. Whiplash are trying to make their way across the valley. Broadbug's already there. ACW coming across with the rest of them. Players below. Vertigo's down there. They've still got to get rid of Vertigo. Rems still has to get rid of Macca. Hughes is down. This has got to be right to the spot. Overcooked. The follow-up. That's better. I think the shield should block that. It doesn't, in fact. Macca's going to go. They get cleared out. Rems sat down. Here comes Incognito coming into third party this. 5 teams, 12 alive. 9 now Incog. Cow getting the kills he deserves. 7. Textile put down by ACW. That's Whiplash coming in onto this fight as well. Anton with 3. 300 damage. Trying to hit shots through the smoke there. Jukesy gets headshot. Still gets flashed out of it. Anton does very well. That's going to be ACW over the top. Working hard overtime between the two of them. They get it. It's Anton Seapox. ACW needs to be revived. Might not be for very long. The BZ grenades come out. It's going to be Waikikamuka around the outside. It's going to spot them here and finishes them both off. 8 kills Waikikamuka, 10 for Incognito. And they are searching for Jeff. Cow with the call out. Oldbloods with 10. Bit of a beepy beep of the horn. They want to have a play with Jeff, but he's not playing the game. Flashed out of it. Does he get himself back in? He's still there. He's going to throw everything he's got, Jeff, but it's not going to be enough. He puts himself down in the end. It's going to be an Incognito 10-kill win to finish off the night. Big game from Oldbloods. Big game from Jeff with 7. But Incognito spoil their party with 10 kills themselves. And Waikikamuka goes one better with the 8 kills. Always stacks up the damage, Cow, but this time he's going to get the 8 kills to go with it. Rain with 2 as well. Incog finish off the night with a win. They've already had one earlier on as well to cement themselves well and truly at the top. Oldbloods had closed the gap. There was a 40-point gap there at one stage from Incog back to Whiplash. And then Oldbloods have had some good games in there. They closed it. They got the gap back to, I think, 30 or 40 themselves. But Incognito keep clear of them here. Whiplash, I mean, that's our top 3 teams right there in the last 3. So the leaderboard stands with Incog, Oldbloods, Whiplash. And there they are there at the end of that game. Incog, Oldbloods, Whiplash. So our best 3 finish in the top 3, the last game of the night. Oh, we've got a giveaway as well. Better not forget to launch that one. I'll close the other one and start the next one. Almost forgot about that. Close the first giveaway and... Okay. There's one. Just stand by while I get the next one going. Okie dokes. And Dixie with 7 there as well. Dixie certainly needed some points as well. What are we? They were sitting in 12th place. Let's actually throw that leaderboard up before we go. This won't be refreshed from this game. Exclamation mark leaderboard in the chat, so you can just keep refreshing that after we end the stream if you want to just see the final points for this week. You can also see the extended stats as well. That'll take a little bit to update. Appreciate the subs and the follows. I think I hit my sub goal of 10, which I'm not sure I've ever hit before, but appreciate all the support so far this season. We've still got another week to go. And we've still got plenty of giveaways to go as well. We've only given away 3. I'm not sure what we've... hang on. 3. What are we? 1, 2, 3. It'll be 5 we'll have given away by the end of tonight. Not sure what we've got left. I'll have to check on that. But we've definitely got more to go next week. As I was saying, appreciate subs, follows tonight, and anything else in the chat. That's Incog out to a lead tonight. I'll see if I can refresh and just see if it has updated quick or not. But that's okay. It has not. We're not going to stick around for it to do that. We're going to throw a host over. We'll throw a short ad break, and when that runs down, I will end the giveaway. The last one. We've just closed off one, and we've got this last one running right now. And before we throw a host over, I will close that one, and then I will see everyone next week. I'm Funky AU. You've been watching Premium League PUBG. We'll be back next Sunday night. And don't forget to enter that giveaway. Good night.